In the year 1920, the small town of Marshall Hall was shrouded in mystery and fear. The townspeople whispered of a dark covenant that had been made long ago, a pact with the devil that had cursed the land for generations. The Covenant of Marshall Hall was said to have been forged by the town's founding fathers, a group of wealthy and powerful men who sought to secure their fortunes for eternity. They made a deal with a sinister entity, offering their souls in exchange for wealth and power beyond their wildest dreams. But as the years passed, the town began to suffer. Crops failed, livestock died, and sickness spread like wildfire. The townspeople lived in constant fear, knowing that the devil's grip on their town was tightening with each passing day. One night, a young woman named Sarah ventured into the woods on the outskirts of town. She had heard whispers of a hidden altar where the covenant had been sealed, and she was determined to uncover the truth. As she made her way through the dense forest, the air grew thick with a sense of foreboding. The trees seemed to whisper her name, and shadows danced at the edge of her vision. But Sarah pressed on, driven by a fierce determination to break the curse that had plagued her town for so long. Finally, she reached the clearing where the altar stood, bathed in the pale light of the moon. The stone slab was covered in strange symbols and runes, and a chill ran down Sarah's spine as she approached. As she reached out to touch the altar, a voice echoed through the clearing, cold and malevolent. "You dare to defy the covenant of Marshall Hall?" It hissed. Sarah's blood ran cold as she realized the entity she had awakened. But she stood her ground, her voice steady as she spoke. "I will not let this curse destroy my town any longer. I will break the covenant and free us from your grip." With a roar of rage, the entity lunged at her, but Sarah stood firm, her eyes blazing with determination. And in that moment, the curse was broken, the covenant shattered by her bravery and resolve. As the first light of dawn broke over Marshall Hall, the townspeople awoke to find the air clear and the land free from the grip of darkness. And they knew that it was Sarah, the brave young woman who had defied the devil himself, who had saved them all from the curse of the Covenant of Marshall Hall.